To a Corvette, a 1970 Corvette. This one's a big block, a 454, 390 horsepower.
Now, Rick, when the 78 Corvette went across the block earlier on, that was the low horsepower variant of a later model of this car. But this one is the opposite. It's the big block Corvette. So where did it start to go downwards for Corvette? When did they start to make a downturn in terms of their engine sizes?
Really, this was it. This was the peak. The following years, as they worked their way towards 1978, it just progressively goes down. And it was a combination of factors. Number one, there was a gas crisis. Number two, there was insurance throttling. And then there was emissions controls. All those things together, they hadn't figured out how to build a car, an engine that could get great horsepower and give great fuel mileage and reduce emissions.
Generally speaking, 1971 was the year the federal government mandated that all engines had to be able to run on unleaded fuel, which then meant compression ratios tumbled from 10 to about 8.5 to 1. So 71 was kind of the year that things really started to fall apart. By 72, things were getting worse. By 75, catalytic converters entered the scene. So 70, this one here is the final year for an unencumbered big block. This is first year for the 454. This is the 390 horsepower version of the 454. And at this point in time, about 20% of Corvette buyers went for the big block. The rest went for the small block.
Yeah, you have to think that this car weighs about the same as a basket of soup because it's mainly made of fiberglass. And with that big block up front, this car, and there's big wheels at the back, those big tyres at the back, this car's going to get down the road quite smartly, and it gets sold.
Yeah, this one only has 41,000 original miles, so not bad. $22,000 for 390 horsepower out of that 454 engine. Congratulations, that young gentleman right there. All right, now for something, as they say, completely different.